Bye. What is happening, everybody? It's Mr. Locker Room. Thank you all so much for tuning in for another Proverbs of Day for the month of May. We are on Proverbs 14. Proverbs 14. Real quick, you guys, if you like the content that we are spitting out, give us a subscribe and don't forget to hit the notification bell so that way you can always be informed of when we're coming out with new information, and especially on our YouTube channel. And don't forget to like us on our social media platforms at LCKERROOM. That's Locker Room on Instagram and Facebook, and Locker Room US on Twitter. You guys, we just launched a Reddit page, a Tumblr page. We are on LinkedIn. You guys, we are all over the place now. So we'll be looking out for that information on our website, thelockerroom.com. But really quickly, we're going to get into this Proverbs 14 because there's some stuff that's really hard hitting. You ever seen those people, like, I know I used to be this guy where I'm always smiling and laughing, things like that, but deep down it's like there's some stuff going on. It's like, are you around those people who do that? Because it says right here, verse 13, he said, even in laughter the heart may be in pain, and the end of joy may be grief. You guys, just because somebody is smiling and laughing and carrying on does not mean that they truly have joy. It doesn't mean that they are okay. So you can't assume that just because somebody's always smiling and somebody's always laughing that they are all right. That's an assumption. Never make an assumption. If you want to know if something is true or not, just ask. Always ask the question. Never be ashamed or embarrassed to ask, especially if you are cool with that person or anything like that. If you know that person, don't feel like you're imposing. You might need to impose and ask the question. Say, hey, I know that you're laughing and smiling a lot, but is everything really okay? Because oftentimes people might be laughing to cover up pain. Clearly what we just see in Proverbs 14 verse 13. It's like, are you that person? It's like, then I encourage you to write down what is causing you pain, what is causing you to have a little grief, what is causing you to be a little anxious and stressed out, and stop pretending like everything is okay. People who pretend that everything is okay will never get healed. They will never get to the root and never get that stuff fixed because you're guarding pain. Why would you want to protect that pain? Why would you want to protect that? Unless you like it. Most people are like, oh, I don't like it. I would beg to differ because there's a thing called spiritual SMS. Yes, I said it. It's like, well, it's like people like the pain because it's something that's real to them. It feels real to them. It's like, well, at least I have this, because it's like when somebody cut their wrists or something like that. It hurts more than what is really hurting them. It's like it distracts them from the true pain, the pain that's going on in their life. So they'll do that because at least that's a little bit more tolerable and somewhat enjoyable than actual pain that they can't do anything about. So they hold on to that pain because that's, to them, that's life. It's a lie, you guys. That's deception. So stop spiritually cutting your wrists, you guys. Don't hold on to that pain. That pain is not your friend. That pain is destroying you. That pain is killing you. It's hurting you. Let it go. Don't manage it. Don't hold on to it. Don't be like, oh, what happens if I let this go? You'll be living. You'll have life. Truth will finally come in. You'll be able to have the life that you know you deserve, and you'll start living it because you'll let go of all that pain and the hurt and those wounds that is keeping you bound like that, especially as guys. Guys don't like to talk about nothing, but you guys, I'm encouraging you right now, open up your mouth. Open up your freaking mouth and start talking about what's going on in life, you guys, because it clearly says right there, it's like, just because you laugh, it doesn't mean that you're okay. Just because all that stuff has happened doesn't mean that you're okay, you guys. But there's so much more into this Proverbs 14. I'm telling you, Proverbs will get you right. It's not about being religious or anything like that. Locker Room is not a religious organization. There's so many life principles in here that us men particularly, we need to dive in and unpack and begin to live so that way we can be the true men that we have been called and created to be for our wives, our brothers, our sisters, our sons, our nephews, our grandchildren, that we could be the ultimate uncles that we're supposed to be, that we could be the leaders that we're supposed to be, and really truly have life and help and impact and make a difference in our communities and our household and things like that, and really take our proper position in society, and not let society tell us that we need to sit ourselves down. Like, no, get out my face with all that BS. No, we are men. We need to be in the forefront. We need to be leading. We need to be having those positions of authorities and making sure that we're doing proper influences and helping people in a positive and encouraging way. You guys, so this is Mr. Locker Room telling you, especially if a man, you are a man, get in position, be who you're supposed to be, apply these principles that we're doing in these Proverbs today for the month of May, you guys, and I promise you, you will see a difference like no other. Okay, so that's been my time. Don't forget to give us a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Follow us on our social media, Locker Room at LCKERROOM, LockerRoom.com, social media. Check us out, and remember, truth, life, lives. Love you guys.